How we doing today?
Good, how are you? What can I do for you?
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede
Well, who are you? That's
What do you
what
mean,
I'm
who am
asking.
I?
Who are you? Who do you work for? What are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am
Sir?
I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have
You
to have
think
a reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
You think so?
Sir,
This is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules are right there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Sir, outside. Outside.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being
I've
a
asked you
little.
to step outside.
I think you can be a little
Sir,
nicer.
I've asked you to step outside nicely.
The day started like any other routine encounter, or so it seemed. A man stands phone in hand, filming officers approach, questions sharp and deliberate. Who are you? Why are you here? The answers come calm but insistent. He claims his rights, speaks of freedom of law. The tension builds, distance becomes a point of negotiation. 6 feet, then 18, every word measured, every motion scrutinized. He insists he is following the rules. The officers remain firm. Step outside. The tone softens then hardens. Detainment is declared. In the silence that follows, the weight of authority presses down, and a simple act of recording has turned into a test of patience, rights, and restraint.
You're being detained.
I'm being
Step
detained.
outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained. All right, she's calling for backup. I am being detained by this fine deputy.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you need to
really?
get off of their property.
They haven't told me to leave.
Sir, they don't have to have a reason. It is their right. In my car, or in my personal space, when I walk up and they contact you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property.
Yes,
Public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor. Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm asking
supervisor.
for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
The tension rises as detainment is confirmed. Backup is called. The air feels heavier. He asks questions, calm but firm. Why am I being detained? What crime have I committed? The deputy insists it is trespass. No warning, no clear reason given. A line is drawn between personal rights and federal authority. Every step is measured, every motion scrutinized. His space is challenged, his rights debated. Every request for a supervisor is met with delay, a constant insistence to move to the sidewalk. Words clash with procedure. The property is federal, the rules are absolute, but he questions every assertion. This is not private property, he is told, but the law is complex. Supreme Court rulings hang silently in the background. Authority and freedom collide. The deputy's identity is vague, no stripes, no clear designation. Names exchanged with hesitance. The man insists he is committing no crime, yet the notice is issued. No trespass declared without consent or warning. The confusion grows, the tension mounts each moment stretches as officers arrive. Rolling in code 3, the scene unfolds with an almost cinematic inevitability. A simple act of recording, a claim of rights, a misunderstanding, or perhaps a clash of interpretations has escalated into a standoff between procedure and personal liberty. Every gesture carries weight, every word measured. A struggle not of violence but of principle unfolds in real time. The line between lawful authority and individual freedom becomes the stage, and in the silence between commands, the gravity of choice presses down on everyone present.
Do I have a supervisor that today that can head to 8505 to Dr. please?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sir, you don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass. Just by you in here reporting people, they don't have to have a reason not to want you on property. That's just like if you were to call us to your property and you had someone that was
That's
on your
private property.
bothering you.
That's different.
And no, sir, it is no different.
This is not
Sir,
private property.
Sir,
This is not private property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue with
Court
you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your
Trespass
supervisor
notice,
gets
we
here.
will.
We'll see about that when your
We will.
supervisor gets here. I expected better out of Richland County deputies. It's probably a reason why you don't have any stripes on your arms.
You have your first and last name?
No, I don't.
The supervisor arrives, a sense of authority enters the room, names are exchanged, introductions made. He is calm, professional, listening intently. The man explains why he is here, photographing for news purposes. No one has asked him to leave. He speaks of federal law of public property of the United States Post Office. The lobby is public. The branch manager assumed rules that do not exist. Signs are checked, regulations cited. He references DHS memos, First Amendment rights, every statement measured, every fact laid bare. He insists he is within his rights. There is no violation, no rule broken. The deputies want compliance, yet he stands firm, respectful, yet unyielding. He is ready to leave if lawfully instructed, but until that moment he will continue, his camera in hand, his voice steady in this quiet standoff. Knowledge and principle weigh heavier than force. The truth of the law confronts assumption, and the tension lingers in the air.
I'm not committing a crime.
You're being placed on no trespass notice, sir. You don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Then that's not how trespass
You're not.
works. That's not how
You're
trespass works.
You're detained. You're placed on no trespass notice.
How can I be on trespass if you're not giving me an opportunity to leave?
Sir, they've asked for you to be placed on it, and I'm placing you.
You go run code
Sir,
3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Here they come, rolling in hot. Because the elders don't know the law here. How you doing, sir? Are you our supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help
Corporal
you?
Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photos.
The situation escalates again. Questions and accusations fly. The deputies claim trespass and breach of peace. They insist verification is needed. They request ID. The man remains calm, steady. He records everything, body cam live. He explains he did not create a disturbance, no crime committed, just the act of recording and standing his ground. The officers insist he started a disturbance. The law is cited. Peace has been breached. ID is demanded. He questions the claims calmly. He points to the video proof. He does not resist, he does not lie. Every word measured, every claim countered. The tension is thick. The line between authority and personal rights blurs. Every action is under scrutiny. Every moment feels heavier than the last. In this standoff, knowledge and principle meet procedure and power. The camera rolls and the law watches silently.
Photographs for news purposes.
Yes, sir.
And nobody asked me to leave.
Okay.
This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property. United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in public accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment
Okay.
to the Constitution. And I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment. And branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations. And she doesn't know the law.
Okay. So Did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave.
No, and
so
they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you gonna leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got. Are you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't done.
Finish
they have no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but you have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm asking before we go in there. If they go in there, ask them. They want you to leave, or you be willing to leave. If they, 1 minute. If they say that she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location?
Absolutely. If you tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you. I respect the deputy.
They don't want that.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact.
But double check. Do you have any idea, sir? They do want you on trespass for location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically
The standoff continues. The tension has not eased. Every word carries weight. The deputies insist a breach of peace has occurred. They demand identification. They assert authority. He maintains calm. He explains he committed no crime. He questions their claims. The officers insist he is disturbing the peace. Complaints have been made. Calls verified. The threat of arrest hangs in the air. He provides his name but questions the legality of the demand. 6 feet is measured repeatedly. Distance monitored. Every motion scrutinized. Every question repeated. The line between lawful authority and personal rights blurs. He asks for supervisors for clarity, yet each demand is met with procedure. He stands firm, but cooperative knowledge becomes his shield. Video proof his witness. The encounter stretches, every moment heavy with uncertainty. The law is cited. The claim of peace asserted. The camera captures it all. A quiet standoff between principle and procedure unfolds in real time.
Want you to leave, I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
We want you to leave, and you're going back and forth, and that causes disturbance. So that's breach of peace, sir.
No,
that's
sir.
against the law.
That cause no. I've got it recorded.
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what I'm going to verify. But if that's the case, you did basically disturb peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you.
Yes, sir.
And I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got you're
I'll
on
take a
live
look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a look,
and
sir.
I'm
You say you
recording
cause disturbance. I'll take a look.
Well, I don't have to prove anything because I'm not.
Well, basically, I have your word is the word, and they're saying you're causing disturbance, and I'm assuming it's multiple in there because you said the branch matter came out, so it's multiple witnesses in there saying you were causing disturbance. So I said that's consistent with breach of peace, sir, and I'm asking for your ID because that is a crime in South Carolina.
Okay, but I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you did. I'm telling you, you
Okay.
started the peace,
All
sir.
right.
You started a day or operation of business.
No,
That is a crime in South Carolina. That's called breach of peace. I need your ID.
Lying to 911 is also against the law.
Yes, it is, sir. But I had to verify that from you. You saying you have video, so I'm asking to verify your part. You saying that they're lying about what they call disturbance. So are you able to give me your ID so I can do what I have to do?
Is this a stop and ID state?
Huh? This is a stop and ID state, sir. I'm saying you're basically committing a crime or breach of peace,
No,
third
I'm
peace. I'm telling you, that's where they're saying you're disturbing
Well,
peace.
they
Sir.
can say whatever they want, but I'm not committing a crime.
I'm investigating that. I'm detaining you for basic investigating that. So basically, I had a right to ask for your ID, and I'm asking for your ID for a breach of peace, sir. So I need your ID.
Okay, well, I did not commit a crime.
I'm telling you, you did. So basically,
How do you know? You weren't even here.
disturbing peace. We have
You weren't
multiple
even
witnesses,
here.
sir. So basically, the branch you say
Where's
you're
the
saying
witnesses?
that is right there, sir. They're verifying with that. You are disturbing peace,
She
sir.
doesn't know her rules and regulations, and
telling
I'll
you,
be
sir.
glad to show you that.
I'm telling you, sir. I need your ID.
Okay, I did not commit a breach of peace.
Well, okay, sir. Well, that's you. We are that in court. If it goes that far, but at this point, I'm saying basically you're informed. You are committing a crime for a breach of peace. You are disturbing the peace from what we got the call about, sir. We received the call now. We received the call for it. So you are.
The tension finally shifts. The captain arrives. Authority clear and measured. Names exchanged. Introductions made. The man explains calmly why he is here. Photographing for news purposes. He outlines the law. Federal property. Public lobbies. Posters. Site regulations. DHS memos. First Amendment rights. Every fact laid bare. Every motion deliberate. He explains the branch manager was mistaken. No restricted areas violated. No disturbance created. The deputies are challenged on their understanding the difference between private and federal property becomes central. Trespass law cited. Misunderstandings clarified. The man has followed every rule. His camera rolls, capturing every moment. His voice measured steady. The officers attempt to assert authority, but he remains calm, cooperative, and informed. Every demand for ID scrutinized. Every claim countered. The standoff stretches through the afternoon. Knowledge, principle, and procedure collide. The encounter highlights the tension between personal rights and perceived authority, and through it all the man documents it all. The law watching silently.
Disturbing the peace, sir. So basically, I'm asking your ID for violating that law.
Well,
so I need your ID.
Under threat of arrest, I will. but I'm not committing a crime.
Well, I explained my
And
part too, sir. I explained
so-
why I'm asking your ID. I explained what crime I'm committing. You believe you broke. If we should breach the peace,
Well,
I
did
need your
not.
ID.
I did not commit a crime.
Well, like I said, I explained what the crime is, sir. That I'm expecting you are doing. I said it's breach of peace. I need your ID.
I don't have my ID on me.
Do you have your name? What's your name, sir?
Am I being threatened with arrest?
You're being detained, sir, for basically
Okay.
victim of a
You're
crime.
detained. I told you that.
Yeah,
before.
she said
So basically, I need your name. So what's your name?
Okay, being in detention in South Carolina does not require an ID.
Yes, sir. I'm committed to suspecting you of a crime. Yes, it does, sir. I have the right to identify who you are. Yes,
So
you
you
are.
think this is a stop and ID state?
Sir, you about so.
Do you
Are you
understand?
refusing to identify
Can
who
I-
you are? Are
can
you
I get
refusing
you-
to identify who you are?
No,
sir?
I'm not. I
Okay,
don't have
so
anything to
I need
hide.
your,
I'm
I need
not
your
a
name,
criminal.
sir. You're not
I'm not a
refusing.
criminal. I don't break
If
the
you're not
law.
refusing, sir, I need your ID.
Can we get your supervisor out here?
No. This
Can
is
we
what
get a
this-
sergeant, please?
No, you're gonna. This is
Can
you're
we
gonna
get a
deal with
sergeant?
me,
6 feet, sir.
sir.
6 feet.
Wait,
6 feet.
Now 6 feet, sir.
She
We
wants
were
18.
standing this the whole time we were talking.
All right.
Now it's 6 feet, sir.
Yeah, you don't mind.
What's your name, sir? What's your last name? Last name, sir.
Is this a stop and ID state?
Sir, are you refusing to identify who you are?
This is not a
Are you
stop and
refusing? Sir,
this
are
is
you
not.
refusing
I,
to
am
identify
I
who you are, sir?
under threat of arrest?
Are you
I
refusing
will.
I'm saying, what's your last name, sir?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't show ID?
Sir, you're like I told you, you're breaching peace right now, sir. You're disturbing the peace. You receive a call about you. We got a complaint from the man inside. You are disturbing the peace. You're
I
starting
am
to
not
really up your
disturbing the
business. Yes,
peace.
sir, you are.
I am not.
So if you don't refuse to identify who you are, yes, you probably will go to jail. I will give you for breach of peace, sir. So what's you gonna do? What's your
If you're
answer?
threatening to take me to jail, I'll give you my name.
What's your ID, sir? What's your name?
Are you-
How did you get here, sir? How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Is that important?
Yeah, it is very important. Did you drive here, sir? Did you not?
I don't
drive
want to
here?
answer that question,
Cause
but I will ID to you.
Yeah, cause you're being, sir. You're doing a whole lot of stuff for no reason at all. You deny the thing you did drive here, and basically, in South Carolina, you need ID to operate a vehicle in South
Am I
Carolina.
operating a vehicle?
Sir, that's why you didn't want to ask cuts, because you know you drove here.
Sir, I need a sergeant.
You know you drove here,
I need a sergeant here. I'm asking for your supervisor.
sir.
Can I get a sergeant
that's
here?
That's still not gonna stop. Are you refusing to give who you are, sir?
I'm not refusing anything.
Yes, you
All
are,
I
sir.
want-
I asked you multiple times. You can rewind your camera back. I asked you multiple times.
Okay,
You're
being-
refusing to identify yourself.
Being detained
You
does
are-
not require me
yes,
to
sir.
show
Yes,
an
sir.
ID.
It does. Yes, sir. You're investigating of a crime. Yes, sir. It does apply. You don't know your law, sir. You need to review your law. Yes, it does.
Can you state that?
The questioning continues. The deputies press on did he drive here. A simple fact becomes a point of tension. Identification demanded. The man asserts he is not refusing. He explains the law. Press credentials do not apply to public property. South Carolina rules are cited. Misunderstandings clash with procedure. He requests a sergeant. His rights challenged, yet he remains calm, clear, and deliberate. He stands on principle, knowledge, and law. His shield. Every demand is met with reason, every claim countered. The distinction between public property and private business is drawn. The officers assert authority. He asserts fact. The standoff stretches. Every motion scrutinized. Every word heavy. The camera records silently. This is not about confrontation. It is about principle. Authority and rights collide in real time.
Statute.
Sir, no, you can go state statute, so you can look it up.
I looked it up.
It's no ignorance in law. So if you don't know, sir, you can go look it up. That's
Trespass does not apply to public property in South Carolina.
Sir, so they can refuse service. So basically,
They can refuse service,
Okay, so
and I'll take it up with their higher
okay,
ups.
so off time asking, you want your trespass? They can put your trespass. This also is a business. They can refuse. They can put your
This
trespass.
is not a business. This is government.
So, sir, it's not business operation. Do you not transaction money? Is it not considered still business, sir?
They're owned by the federal government. They're not Walmart.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So this is not private property.
They still refuse service. They still place people on trespass.
This
sir.
is not private property.
Good.
I'm gonna get out of the sun here.
No,
Okay.
I need your ID, sir.
Is this a sergeant?
No, this is my captain.
Oh, hey. How you doing, Captain?
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again. How you been?
Pretty good. This,
Shake your hand.
Yeah,
How are you?
Captain. I just want to say that you're one
What
of
is
the best
up?
captains I've ran into.
That's okay. That's okay. Appreciate it.
So
I
what's going
want.
on?
Okay.
So
Well,
basically, they want more trespassing. He's basically, I told him, basically got called, told him he's 30 people. I'm asking for his identification. I told him he's under train. He refused to identify who he is to get his identification, so they can pay for trespass.
Captain, I'm not breaking any law. I came in here. I didn't disturb anybody. I came in here and I was recording the greeting cards, and I wasn't even aiming it at the employees or the customers at that time. And the branch manager came out and said, wanted to know who I was. She wouldn't identify herself. She wanted to know who I was with. I said, I'm with myself. And she thought that the rules were on her door that said no photography. And I went and I looked and I said, man, there's no rules. There's a poster 7 in here that allows photographs for news purposes. in entrances, lobbies, foyers, and corridors, and that's where I've been. I haven't been in any restricted areas. I am completely following the law, and I'm following post office rules and regulations. But as we all know, the post office, they don't know their rules like they should know. So I'm here to kind of educate them that what I'm doing is lawful. I'm not creating any disturbance. Holding a camera does not create a disturbance. I understand you got called here.
So that's not creating disturbance, sir?
He rolled up code 3 because elders. Captain, am I being detained, Captain?
No. I just want to talk.
Elders has got me detained.
You are detained.
I told you in front of you.
Right now, you and I are talking.
Okay.
Good. All right. So, all right. How much longer do you plan on?
Well, they're closing up at 5 o'clock, you know. And I really expected, I went downtown to the post office, walked all through there, 3 cameras rolling, nobody said a word. I didn't create any disturbance. The postal inspector was there.
Yeah.
He saw what I was.
Did you talk to the postal?
Not that day, but I had previous phone conversations with him, and he kind of told me what's allowed and what they don't like.
Right.
They don't like being filmed over the counter line.
Yeah.
And I tried to tell him that you
what-
can't trespass your eyes, what you can see from public spaces. But I'm not here to get anybody's information. I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm here to make sure these employees know their rules and the Richland County deputies know the law. And these two don't know the law. They think this is the stop and ID state. Elders thinks you can trespass people from public property. And the trespassing statute that has been affirmed by the South Carolina Supreme Court says the trespassing statute is only for private property. This is not their living room. They don't own this building.
I understand. I know where you're coming from. I understand that part.
So they're trying to issue me a trespass. He's trying to arrest me for disorderly conduct. Breach of peace. And I'm not breaching any peace. I didn't even have a conversation with any customers. So there's
So
no
you
customer
haven't
in
you
here.
haven't intercepted the flow of business.
Not at all. Not at all. In fact, they're not even that busy. They never asked me to leave either. They always started that when the elders walked in
it's
there.
closed, so they're asking you to leave the premises now that it's closed.
I'll accept that. But if you're going to try to issue me a trespass, that's going to be a violation of my civil rights.
But sir, if you have a good lawyer, sir, you can sue, sir. If that's the violation of your right, you can sue, sir. That's
Is that
your
what
right.
you want me to do?
All right. So this is what we're going to do.
Okay. I just want to come in public.
I get your point. I'll take care of this. I understand. I know your points of law.
The man faces the captain, authority present and clear. He explains calmly and thoroughly every detail laid out. Photographs taken for news purposes only. Public spaces entered. No restricted areas violated. No disturbance caused. The branch manager misunderstood the rules. Signs clarified. Posters cited federal regulations. Referenced First Amendment rights. Invoked knowledge becomes his shield. The deputy's claims are challenged. Trespass law clarified. Not private property, not a business, no arrest. Warranted. He documents every moment. Cameras rolling. Silent witnesses. Every action measured. Every claim countered. The standoff stretches. The post office lobby becomes a courtroom of principal law. Procedure and personal rights collide. Every motion scrutinized. Every word heavy. Civil rights asserted. Calm reason meets authority. The tension lingers until clarity arrives. The captain listens, observes. The encounter winds down. Knowledge has prevailed. Law has been cited. Understanding begins to bridge the divide.